Hi, this is Molendinarius here from latinum.org.uk, and we're looking at Riddle and Arnold's Copious and Critical English to Latin Dictionary. And the word we're looking at to start with in this entry is ambulation. Ambulation, that is the act of moving around or walking, is ambulatio. Ambulatio. Ambulatory is ambulatorius. Ambulatorius. Now in Latin this means movable regarding machines and mechanisms. So it doesn't have quite the same meaning it would have in English. Ambulatorius. For example, you could have towers that were described in this way. Or something that is to serve for walking on, which is the way that we use it in English. Porticus ambulatoria. Porticus ambulatoria. And then we have a word which I don't know in English, ambery, which is rendered into Latin as warmica, which I do know what it means, and now I know what ambery means. Warmica. Ambush. Insidiae. Insidiae. This is both the place of ambush, the ambush itself, and the men, the ambush. Insidiae. And just the place is locus insidiarum. Locus insidiarum. Or you could say latebrae, latebrae, a lurking place, for example, of a murderer, latebrae. To lay an ambush. Insidias locare is the idiom. Insidias locare. Insidias locare, or insidias collocare, insidias collocare. Alternatively, you could insidias ponere, insidias ponere, or insidias disponere in different places. Insidias disponere. For example, silvestribus locis, in the woods. To place or post men in ambush, in insidiis locare, in insidiis locare, or you could say in insidiis collocare, in insidiis collocare, or in insidiis disponere, in insidiis disponere. The latter, in insidiis disponere, is only if the ambush is set in different places. In insidiis disponere. To lie in ambush, you would say in insidiis esse, in insidiis esse, or in insidiis subsistere, in insidiis subsistere. To rise up from one's ambush, ex insidiis consurgere. Ex insidiis consurgere, ex insidiis consurgere, or ex insidiis exilire, ex insidiis exilire, or ex latebris exilire, ex latebris exilire. To draw into an ambush, aliquam in insidias trahere. Aliquam in insidias trahere, or aliquam in insidias perducere. Aliquam in insidias perducere. Or aliquam in insidias inducere. Aliquam in insidias inducere. To fall into an ambush. In insidias incidere, in insidias incidere, insidias intrare, or insidiis circum veniri, all different ways of rendering the same idea. So that's ambush. And in the past tense, ambushed, in insidiis collocatus. So ambushed, in insidiis collocatus. To ameliorate is, the Latin explains what the English word means. If you don't know what ameliorate means, melius facere aliquid. Melius facere aliquid, to make something better. Melius facere aliquid, ameliorate. And then amelioration is rendered by circumlocution by melius facere, melius facere. The idea of affirmation at the end of a speech, in the Hebrew amen, you would say ita fiat, or ratum esto, ratum esto. If you were giving a speech, you would end it by saying dixi, dixi. Or, as a technical term, amen, amen. Et responsoris ferit aera vocibus, amen. So that's the way to end something. I have spoken, and so on. And the last word we're looking at in this entry is amenable. Qui ratio redendest, qui ratio redendest, or qui aliquid praestare debet, qui aliquid praestare debet. Amenable to a law is legge aliqua teneri, legge aliqua teneri, or legem aliquam conservare deberi, and so on. And amenable to an authority or to the rule of anybody, sub aliquius ius, et jurisdictionem sub junctus. So that's the idea of amenable. So we looked at ambush, ambushed, amen, and amenable in these entries. This dictionary, the English to Latin dictionary, is very good because it gives you lots of variations of phrase and language under one particular word. The difficulty with Riddle and Arnold's copious and critical English to Latin dictionary is that it was printed for the first time in the very early 1800s, and most of the work on it was carried out in the 1700s. And so the English that's used in it is quite different to our modern English. So sometimes you have to think very hard about how an expression was rendered in English in the late 1700s before you can find the entry to look up. And of course, many things are not there at all. Many concepts and ideas are not present. And many other concepts and ideas are present that have fallen out of use. There are many English words in this dictionary that I haven't encountered before. And I have quite a broad English vocabulary. So this is actually improving my English, funnily enough, at the same time as it's expanding my Latin. And of course, no matter how good you are at a language, a second language, there's always room to make yourself better at it. So that's it from today, from this vocabulary lesson. You can find more at latinum.org.uk. There's free stuff there, and also courses and resources for learning Latin. I've been making this stuff since 2006. Bye.